Earlier, notices were sent to property registrars across key cities like Delhi, Mumbai and Lucknow, following the confirmation of earlier provisional attachments. And now the Congress has in fact hit back at the Enforcement Directorate's action, and they have termed it as political vendetta in the ongoing robust and huge money laundering case of the National Herald. Listen in to Congress's Pawan Bansal, who has completely slammed the Enforcement Directorate.
कांग्रेस का एक स्पेशल मीटिंग हुई अहमदाबाद, उससे भी शायद घबराहट होगी कि एकदम और कार्रवाई आगे करने के लिए इशारों पे करते हैं। एक ऐसा माहौल बनाया हुआ है देश में कि आज राजनीतिक बातें ऊपर हैं, उसके तहत संविधान कोई चीज़ नहीं रहा इनके आगे। संविधान को किस हिसाब से तोड़ मरोड़ देते हैं, जितनी हमारी इंस्टीट्यूशंस हैं वो कोई नहीं रही। बस उसका एक सीधा नतीजा, उसका एक रिफ्लेक्शन यहाँ इस केस में हो रहा है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी आज डेमोक्रेसी के साथ, लोकतंत्र के साथ देश में क्या कर रही है।
Meanwhile, while the Congress is questioning the Enforcement Directorate's probe into the entire case, the BJP has now hit back at the Congress over the huge National Herald money laundering case. Listen in to these reactions.
बड़ा रूटीन प्रोसीजर है। अगर आप नॉर्म तोड़ते हैं तो सरकार आपकी प्रॉपर्टी जब्त करती है। इसमें जो मेरी जानकारी कोई 18 करोड़ का एडवांस रेंट का मामला है, बोगस एडवांस रेंट का, कोई 38 करोड़ रुपए के विज्ञापनों का मामला है और कोई 29 करोड़ रुपए इन्होंने कोई डोनेशंस का मामला है। ये ओवरऑल सबका सब गोलमाल और घोटाला चला था। अब ग्रेजुअली एक एक करके स्टेप लिए जाएंगे और इनको जवाब देने पड़ेंगे, और क्योंकि इनके पास जवाब नहीं है इसलिए वो प्रॉपर्टी जब्त की जा रही हैं।
My colleague Akhil joins me from outside the National Herald office in the national capital. Akhil, rapid developments in the case. ED has now moved to take possession of the entire case. In fact, Congress has completely slammed the Enforcement Directorate and BJP is not quiet either. Akhil, talk to us about these developments.
Well, if you see at this point in time, what we are seeing that Congress has called this, dubbed it as a political vendetta, because earlier, if you see what has happened on Saturday, that the ED has issued a notice to at 3 different places, which include the Herald House, just at the ITO, and apart from that, if you see the second notice which was issued by the ED to the Young Indian and the AJL, which is the Associate Journal Limited, which basically publishes the National Herald. So they also got the notice. The Mumbai office in Bandra has got the notice. Apart from that, if you see, the third notice was granted at the Lucknow at BS Road. So these were the 3 issues which has been noticed by the ED. And in that ED, in the report which you see, the ED has alleged that there was a bogus advertisements which was being run. There was bogus rent which was being also run of approximately worth 3,600 crore rupees. And if you talk about the advertisement, the bogus advertisement which was run of approximately 29 crore rupees. So these are the basically details which the ED has given. So in this case, as of now, the trouble seems mounting for Rahul Gandhi as well and Sonia Gandhi as well, because if you see at this point in time, the ED has sent a formal notice to the National Herald company, which basically owns a majority of the stakes in that, which is Young Indian Limited and AJL.
Okay, thanks very much for getting us those details. In fact, I also want to understand how far has the ED reached into its action now? What is the latest development on that front? Because this is no small case. The Enforcement Directorate is eyeing the possession of properties across cities over 600 crores. Talk to us about it, Akhil.
Well, if you see at this point in time, the ED has just issued notice regarding the possession of assets, immovable assets worth over 650 crore rupees, which is a big amount of money. So at this point in time, the ED has basically alleged that there was properties which were on rent. Those properties were basically on bogus rent papers, which include 36 crore rupees. And apart from that, if you see about the advertisements, which the National Herald Herald was getting of approximately 29 crore rupees was also of bogus. So in this case, as of now, no further development has come, but the ED has basically issued the notice. So for that, we'll have to wait from the response from the National Herald side.